Broncos are now on the clock.
I'll be out there tomorrow with y'all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
The Packers are now on the clock.
I'm trying to get this. Man, nobody's trying to get this. If his running back's available, I'm.
The Cowboys.
Oh no, somebody got it. Oh no, there's another one. Mm-hmm. This motherfucker ran a 4.36. That's easy. And I got a backup too. I don't know where this guy right here is. Deep one running backs.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
That's why. I mean, I don't really need it.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Monster. Wow. Oh yeah.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
And 4.42 is good. The 17th pick first round.
The Saints are now on the clock.
Oh, he's gone. That one. He gone too. No, 4.42. I don't know. Because I didn't get a chance to review nobody. I gotta hurry up because this motherfucker. Yeah. If you skip me on my pick, I'm like, fuck you. Yeah. And Warren Mack, he only have 90 speed, 95 acceleration though. I can get a right guard. Oh no, it's on the Saints pick. My defense overall 99. This team is fucking stupid. I ain't gonna lie. I got a 99 and a 97 overall, two defensive tackles. Yeah. Linebackers is dumbfounded. Cornerbacks is just retarded. Free safety's a monster. Strong safety's a monster. I don't really need shit. Right in. Yeah, I guess I can go get a right in.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Now his goofy ass is on here. Yeah. This is right in. Left in. Ooh, we got the third fastest. Let me see. Oh, Concha looks good too. Let me see the right in.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Get that left in if I can. If I don't see a good, that running back that I was kind of eyeing on. Yeah, that left in. This is hey, you go to school. It says NA for school. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see about this one. 448. That's a little high. That's 442. So I can see if I can get back up. Free safety or strong? Okay, free safety. 448. 445. 7. 449. Strong safety. 445 strong safety. He's #1. Ooh, 3 cone is second. 22nd. Bench press third. Easily. You said what safety was kind of slow? Strong or free? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, he had a first round grade, so I'm gonna go with that defense man. What's this motherfucker getting for Denver? More time to bet.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Shit, late 20s. Didn't pick the bad. I think so. Nah, he was a power. Nah, that dude was a power back. I didn't want a power back. They put Zeke back at X Factor in 21. Mm-hmm. He got the freight train, whatever. Grizzy ain't trying to play, is he? Yeah, I hit him up twice. That's cool. So what y'all been doing, man? Kind of limited on what you got to do. So we're going home. Don't do that. I don't give a shit. I'm down about this. I'll sit the podcast alone. I guess. It's taking a full time.
The Colts are now on the clock.
Somebody's trying to trade my pick away. Oh, no, I guess give me the offer to trade. I ain't trading my pick.
The Texans are now on
They
the
said
clock.
reach. Got a defensive lineman. He had 77 overall. 86 speed, 89. Yeah, miss me with that. Yeah, because, hell yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's a hell of a win. Yeah. That's a hell of a win. 77 overall? I'll take me a shot off of that. Hell yeah. Welcome to the Colts, baby. That's what I'm going to do. He's going to ride in so he can kind of free reign. Yup. Huh? Yeah, he, you know, that number being changed. Yeah. What this is. Ron O'Neal or something? Ron O'Neal or something? You keep it free? DJ Quick? You want me to try to get on yours? Exactly. It's a. It's Riri. Yeah, I saw that chat like. Yeah. Hey, oh yeah. Hey, what you think about the fight, dog?
See, and you know, Smitty's on.
You didn't hear it announced the Tyson fight?
The reason why I say blue to that,
Guess who he fighting, dog?
Me and Smitty was at
Nope.
98. We were at
He wasn't in the heavyweight before. He was in the middleweight, then he became heavyweight.
1886. And I remember the guy telling us, that's not CG, guys, that's gameplay. Yeah. And me and Smitty was like, what?
He's from Florida.
Again, we were accustomed to beautiful cinematics.
The Lions are now on the
Nope.
That was one of the first of its kind, and I remember how we were so shocked. And it's funny because just a quick side note, or sidebar, I guess you would say.
It's an exhibition, 8 rounds, but see, okay, if they really like chunking them, this is like every round the back, you gonna say, oh, Roy's gonna get killed. Roy's gonna get killed. And rightfully so. But you gotta realize.
All of us are gameplay first, but you still like that.
I know, but man, why can't Fox shoot out
how realistic a game can look, even if it's not a sports type. So me and Smitty were blown.
Roy fought in 2018. So he's Roy fought the last fight he fought was in 2018.
Probably wouldn't be like that. Games like the order is the reason why.
But he don't. If he don't knock him out in the first 3 rounds, he's gonna be in trouble.
Other than that, you know, like I said, the medium, that's
he gonna try to take his head off.
A guy, you're talking about a guy that loved Halo. You know, I'm talking all the way back from the first Halo.
And then like,
that kind of
who was it? It was
really caring about shooting. Love Halo all the way through Halo 3. I didn't really jive with the rest of them.
Okay.
All the way through Halo 3, that was my thing.
I can do that right now. Let me see.
The Patriots.
Oh no, I got logged in. I forgot.
You know, Halo it didn't look like, whoa, this is next gen Halo. It just looked like
yeah, that came out today, man.
It didn't.
I said, man,
I was disappointed with that.
I wanted him to fight Deontay. But I wanted to fight these couple fights, see how he looks, and then fuck Deontay. I think he still beat Deontay Wilder. That's how I think I beat Deontay Wilder.
So for that to not blow me away, I know we're just looking at video, but y'all know what I'm saying. I just wasn't impressed, man. I wasn't.
But you have to have a sharp, stinging jab.
Remember how boring?
He don't have a jab. He has a jab that's lazy, and Mike can work around that shit.
Throwing out that the PlayStation.
Yeah, there's a rangefinder jab that where when he goes that when he so what Mike would do, he'll rotate to his right. And let me tell you, I've seen him do this shit. When the dude have a lazy jab, he'll throw that left. He'll hit the motherfucker in his arm. He'll hit him on his left arm to tie the arm out. And make it even more lazy. He'll get up, once he gets in a way where he's not in his range, and just catch him. Right side.
I don't do console wars. I know people are gonna love this Xbox's range, that's their thing.
No, you know what I'm laughing? I remember you used to do it. You used to do that when you used to play around and stuff. You used to do that. You used to have them roll. Hey, baby. What's wrong?
I didn't walk away from that feeling like anything happened with me.
Oh, bumblebees.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what you got on this, Smitty?
Well, yeah, you used to do that. They have them roll. Have them rolling. I know. Boom, 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 boom.
But looking at presentation and everything,
the Dolphins are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock.
These brothers need to get some haircuts. Sam and Smith.
That's how I said about that order.
Get charged for the quarterback.
Even though order was mad short, and that's what's so disappointing. And I seriously hope they come out with another one that has a lot more to it. Well, I mean, the way it ended, it definitely set up for a season. But
unnecessary stuff.
That was the next gen game. And yes, we don't talk about. I would say this. One of the main reasons I feel we don't go crazy about graphics is because, especially with us, we're not 2K guys like that. Even though we play 2K, don't get me wrong. I'm saying though, because we're right. I know he actually played, but what I'm saying
you better
is
not
that
play no 2K.
because Madden's been lacking for so long, that's why we don't really care about graphics like that. We're like, we could just give us the sweetest gameplay imaginable, and the graphics could be bland. Look at the graphics last. Give us the game. That's why we be like that. But when you see a game like yours that had the game,
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
And that's the cool thing about it too. It was like talking to the people in line. Just like I said,
what says that?
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Was talking to those.
Oh yeah,
The Vikings are now on the clock.
They was like,
The Falcons are now on the clock.
Put the that's on there.
The Jets are now on the clock.
They were historically accurate with like the imagination, with the creation, with the narrative, which was real cool. Like I really liked it. But the fact that there's so much, and that's a game I'm not gonna go back and get like this.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
Yeah, my purse.
You didn't have
All
it?
the detail that was in there, and then you look
Going
at
on the shop?
you look at the games we have, and I remember us doing a show.
Because you put that citrus in there. That makes the biggest difference.
The Bills are now on the
You want
clock.
on the shop?
It's
It's
The
cold.
Rams are now on the clock.
You have one?
The Chargers are now on the clock.
That's the next
You
one.
want those?
It's short, mad short, but that's the next game. That's how we should, that's how bad.
You put them both in here?
Yeah.
And so nine, yeah.
Bring it over here. I'll do one with you. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't got to pick up the boy. He drove today, I see. Yes.
Or like the bad thing.
I think.
This is the thing.
He works tomorrow. He works tomorrow. Oh, did he?
You promote no sports games. Not one sports game is shown in the no FIFA. Why didn't you show Madden? Like, you should have shown Madden next gen because remember, when they did that Field Next Level,
Cheer, girl.
that was on Xbox One X. Why didn't you promote it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why didn't you promote it? That was a perfect opportunity.
How many shots is that for you?
So you have that.
Huh?
But then also,
How many is that for me?
all these games you showed, it looked a lot like
You trying to hang with me?
this is a
Probably not.
Yeah.
I can try.
minor games.
If you tried, you better say,
More like 3. 3 is enough for me.
This is because there's no sugar in it.
That's right. It's good time.
We're talking about your gift when you get back, baby.
What?
If you build a piece,
Talking about your gifts when you get back.
$1,000, $700, $1,500, some people.
We don't get it.
$1,000 on building themselves.
Bye, girl. Oh, yeah, so we got two come up around. One of our friends. Well, they're a mutual friend of ours. He's
The Ravens are now on the clock.
All the textures, all the everything, right? That's the point.
That was in December where somebody jumped out in front of him. But and he, I don't wish harm on him, but it was a blessing in disguise because that put that fight there. That's what I wanted.
Is the marking
So
game. We saw him.
now he got,
You
I gave him my
saw
ball.
for it. And then the next game at some point is going to be just
So this is what we're gonna do. We had bought him a car,
what do you guys show?
and then my wife like, the oldest needed a car. Ain't what she did, but it's like I'll say this. That's the last goddamn thing I'm doing.
Everything was on the fly. It was like
Hey, nigga, you got, come on. You gotta get off your motherfucking shoulders. Yep. Bruh, why was life on yesterday? And all I kept on thinking about your ass was, you scared, huh? You scared, huh? You scared. You scared, weren't you? You scared, weren't you? Who, 6'3"? A receiver? I don't need a receiver. Let me see what else. Ooh, let me see this 6'3". Halfback. Oh, that halfback is still there. 4-4. Ooh, I'm gonna get him. No. Get him.
The Packers are now on the clock.
Half get him. Why they get a slow spot? Before you go. Oh. Fuck this stuff again. Oh, these motherfuckers still, what's the 7-2 do? Ah, 4-4-5? Free safety. 7-2. I got him on my board. Oh, strong safety 4-4-7. Ooh, vertical is number 1, broad jump number 1, 3 cones number 1, and 20 shuttles number 1. Oh, okay, not okay. Hell yeah, suck toes. Hey, y'all been getting your drink on out there? Man, you know I haven't had a beer in like a year, bro. Like, I'm kind of good on beer, dude. I've been telling, huh? Yeah. Is that a weed state? Is South Carolina a weed state?
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Damn, you know what? I do need a offensive lineman. Yeah, I mean, I got good backups anyway, so my offensive line is a fucking beast.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
Oh man, they got those safeties are
now on the clock.
There they
The
are.
Steelers are now on the clock.
Yep.
The Saints are now on the clock. The 49ers are now on the clock.
4-4-9 is not too bad. 4-5-7 is better. But they said he's a 4th rounder. Oh man, no safeties
The
available, man.
Broncos are now on the clock.
Fuck it, let's go to the half. Let's go to the halfback. Ooh, 4-4-2. 4-4-6. 4-4-4. No, he has no agility. Yeah. Yeah. 4-4-7. Which one? Yeah, I got him marked. But the other one, 679 and 4.01. Yeah.
Anytime you get the social media wave in your favor,
That's easy.
like, joking with my wife, but She don't fall in love with TikTok. Not that she doesn't. She just likes watching the video, right? So I bring it up.
He had 12 reps, and the other one had
stuff happening
19 reps.
PS5, like all of these hashtags. She's showing me all these videos where they're saying what you would do for the
Come on,
PS5,
Denver.
Or, you know, like guys.
Come on, Debo.
Saying to their girl, and they're like, well, anytime you get that type of stuff going on.
If you pick another quarterback, I'm logging into your shit.
It's already a wrap. I ain't hearing nobody talk
Fuck
about
that.
For Xbox.
I'm logging into your shit.
All of the stuff I'm hearing and
Dusty, but seriously, I'm glad you're on vacation. You need that shit.
so
You need to be with your
things,
fam.
man.
When you
Sony
get
has
back, man,
done
we
their job.
really got to work on our
Over
damn
these last,
podcast, bro.
console
It's time,
generations,
dude.
they won the war.
It is time, man. I mean, it's time I'm sitting back because with stuff
This
going
is
down.
The Colts are now on the clock.
Oh, wait a minute. He picked a halfback. Let me see which one he picked. He might have picked that one.
I was
Oh,
ready to
no.
go Xbox One. Because I was a 360 is still one of my favorite.
Wait a minute.
I guess I could say console because we still
457. Oh, yeah, he did pick him.
You know,
Somebody did get him.
we
I get the second one,
before
yeah.
that.
The Texans are now
He
on
said
the
I
clock.
reached. Let's see what's the reach.
Like I hit a
90
lot
speed,
of
93 acceleration.
different areas and points of my gaming.
Well,
And my love for gaming, like as far as trying different things. The 360 did that for me.
yeah, we got to do. Because,
I got my game on with the 360. You know something?
yeah, hey, I ain't not to cut you off, but he just said something that was key. I got my game on the 362, bro. When you had moved and I was in with them brides, I was getting my game on the 360, dog. I was playing online every fucking day. I wasn't. Do you have an online? I don't think I have an online franchise. Or I didn't have it like a couple. But as far as just playing heads up online, heads up, I did that more than I played my own franchise.
All of my people that
I was playing my ass off on that shit.
So of course I was staying Microsoft. But when Smitty and the Zoo was like, hey, I want to get that phone. I was like, what? Y'all going there? I was like, nope, I'm staying with the 360. I mean, I'm staying with Xbox.
Are you serious?
Go down to EA. There's people even
by yourself.
Yeah, stores gonna be where it's at. So I switched up. Canceled my pre-order. And shout outs, I can't even remember my man's name now from Twitter. His real name is Tyler Dalton on Facebook. Shout outs to my man. Because I had posted on Twitter, I think, something like that. Or I might have did a video saying, man, I can't get a pre-order. Everybody's got it booked up. He had two. He had an extra one. He's like, yo, man, take mine over. I was like, yo, that's love. And that's how I ended up getting the PS4. So when I say these things, it's not because I'm biased.
I had nobody
It's
to
just
really.
that, man,
But like,
Sony has spanked.
I was down. I mean, I just.
Now on the clock.
I
It looks like they're on their
driving
way.
such a
Like I said,
incredible
TikTok,
squad.
TikTok crowd. And it's these
Florida
TikTok
State.
challenges.
I was.
Ones
Oh,
that I
no.
want
And then
to
you
take
set the
like,
schedule.
you know, the latest one she showed me is all of these.
So I'm playing nothing but I'm doing
switches
no
roles.
damn shit.
The Browns are now on the clock.
I'm not into this. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that. But these guys are actually dressing up like as if they were the girl. It's hilarious.
Weaker
Like I
state.
said, I ain't
The
but
Cardinals are now on the
you got
clock.
all of that going on TikTok about the PS5. I have yet to hear anybody clamoring about the Xbox X.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
I have,
Two quarterbacks.
so it looks like the war is already over. We'll see. We'll see. But that's about all I got, man. Is anything else? I thought I saw something in the chat I wanted to hit on before we dive into these.
Well, see, I want.
These abilities, and we got good time here, man. We're gonna have plenty of time for you guys to call in. There was something else I saw here. Guess not. So all right, we'll move on, man. What Dad's talking about? Let me read Dad's comment real quick. It says 360 was way better than
Their creative play was ill.
The game of the love, the PS3. PS3 was superior entertainment system.
Remember, at that time, the pistol wasn't really known as much. So Nevada playbook was one of the best playbooks in the game.
Because I wasn't, I wish I would have kept the dang on PS3. I wasn't thinking shit. I wish I would have kept it.
I had the sickest fucking pistols up in there.
Be playing NCAA.
And then,
Or, you know, I gave
see, I wanted to see my guy perform in Madden.
But I would have kept one of them.
That's why I was playing Madden.
Right?
I got to the point where.
But I wasn't a PlayStation guy during that era. I was PS1, PS2.
Yeah.
But
See how they look. And
everything comes full circle, right?
Yep.
Once I got Duke.
But I always created football created my middle brother. And baseball created my older brother.
I ran up there and got me a 360 because y'all remember. 360 was out first if I remember correctly. Then the PS3.
Have my brother as a strong safety. Yeah, he has to be on my running back. But I was like sophomore. He was a junior.
I ended up getting one. I wanted to play Red Dead. Again, got a shout out Sony at the time. It was only on PlayStation. So I got to see this game.
Oh yeah, I did some janky shit. I made sure I got the #1 pick.
The Giants are now on the clock.
So I could get myself on my squad. I can't see.
It's funny to hear guys like Dad say it was the greatest controller.
Oh.
Personally, I feel like the 360 controller was the GOAT.
Oh.
But that's because
Where'd you go?
Time on the PS3, see what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, it just is what it is. I'm going PS5 all day long, and like I said, when I'm looking at you guys on right now, this computer screen, this gaming PC, Series X right here. So,
Yeah.
Madden's abilities. Let's get into it really quick, guys. We want to leave a significant amount of time.
Damn.
And chop it up. So, shout out to
The basketball start today, or is it still preseason?
Let me give him his full name here on Twitter.
I know baseball started today.
Jones 256.
Yankees whooping the ass 4-1.
256. I believe it's the same CD.
Washington.
In the chat. He's probably in here right now. Maybe not, but if he is, shout out to him. Because he said, hey man.
You see what the Redskins did?
I sent to you. The article that he said is the Madden.
What kind of shit is that?
Tier list of each archetype and franchise. Me and Smitty will chop it up. We haven't actually discussed this amongst each other yet, so this will be.
But that just also tells you that he wasn't trying. He never wanted to change the name. He's being pressured.
Pieces of the article, and then you know we'll kind of give our thoughts on it. The other. So just starting off, it says.
Watch this.
One of the most.
Y'all don't believe I jump, huh? Watch this good shit.
Which archetype do you want to pursue to play it?
Yeah.
When they make
Like it's a video game.
all that.
What the fuck is wrong? Riri said he put the rules out on each round. Each round, he was gonna fast forward the picks.
The Dolphins are now on the clock. The Eagles
No!
are now on the clock. The Chiefs are now on the clock.
Archetypes and positions are below, along with the corresponding abilities.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Let's start right here. For the most part, and shout outs to magschool.com. This is where the article came from.
Yeah.
The Vikings are now
They
on the
said this
clock.
article was at the time.
The Jets are now on the clock.
You know, maybe a few abilities, superstars, whatever missing, but it says here for the most part, Tier 1 abilities will unlock at 70 overall. Tier 2 will unlock at 85.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't look at it from that perspective. So they're just gonna have a W on the helmet.
60, 70,
I guess.
80, 85, 90, while offensive linemen will unlock at 70 and 80.
Yep.
Some of the things here as far as the tiers.
But see, you gotta. See, they don't have no identity, and the players they gonna feel that like, man, we ain't have a fucking name.
Scrambler gets quick draw. Improviser will get sleight of hand.
Yep.
Field general will get inside that.
That's true.
At tier 2. Tier 2 ability for quarterbacks unlock at 7 overall. The strong arm will get an angle extender, flexing scrambler, and fearless. Scrambler will get spin cycle and jukebox. Improviser will get bulldozer, rolling down.
Okay.
Field general will get pocket dash. And I'll tell you guys right now, I'm going to read the rest of the tiers for quarterbacks, and then I'll pick one defensive position, and we'll read that maybe Smitty will chop it up. You know, you guys can go take a look at this article for yourself.
Free safety.
We will post it here
That's what you pick.
in the chat.
Oldest Reese.
Pull up the article at the same time as you listen to us.
Can I look at your player?
Should have already done that, by the way. Not bad. All right, so back to quarterback. 10-3.
I don't even see
10-3 ability to be
unlocked.
unlocked quarterbacks at 80 overall.
The Bills are now on the clock.
Why didn't they make it
The Rams
receivers
are now on the clock.
athletic?
The Chargers are now on the clock.
I'm not mad at that one.
Free safety hybrid.
Give y'all a quick sidebar here.
So 449 is free safety.
Get past
Is that good?
a little low.
Or 90?
We'll honestly say I don't know how this
Put this
structure was
one
at
on
20.
board.
So this is stuff that y'all
No.
already familiar with for the in 20.
Oh, damn. Somebody
Maybe I
got
can
that
do
boy.
it. I don't know. But I like the fact that you don't have to
Put him
be
on the board.
so high in the overall to get something like that. Me
Mm-hmm.
personally, I don't
Okay.
think that should be as good, by the way, but we'll get to it. Scrambler doesn't get anything at 80. Improviser will get the no look dead eye, which scares me a little bit because y'all been saying now that back to Patrick Mahomes throw. So are we saying now that more quarterbacks can get that? If that's the case, I don't like that.
6-2.
Phil Jones doesn't get anything at 80 overall.
4-4.
And then any will get clutch and homer. So any of those archetypes will get clutch or homer at 80 overall.
6-2.
10-4. Oh, it's more than 4. It's 5 tiers. So 10-4.
What's right? Well, 6-7 what?
Abilities will unlock at 85. Strong arm will get sideline, dead
Yeah.
eye,
Corner.
long range dead eye, come back, and gunslinger. Scrambler will get fast
4-4-6.
break, safety valve.
6-8-6.
Improviser will get
4-10.
agile extender and gunslinger. And Phil
The
Jones
Ravens
will
are now on the
red
clock.
zone dead eye. The last
Yeah,
tier will
good
be
tackle.
25, which will unlock at 90 overall.
You know that my
Strong will
corners
get
in
awesome dead eye.
the fantasy has 92 tackling.
Improviser will get escape artist.
The Bears are now on the clock.
I did all man, dog. I did nothing but man coverage with them.
Like I said,
Yeah, that.
hot
Yeah.
dog master. All right, cool. So
Ooh, look at this motherfucker. He's about 6'2", 4'3". Ooh, his 3-cone is 20 yards. It's horrible. Never mind.
Hey, let's do quarterbacks. All right, so quarterback X factor.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
As low as 70 overall. Man to man. Shut down.
Free safety.
And bottom.
Oh, Julian Burnett. Oh yeah, all right, got it. All right, got it.
Interesting. Zone will get zone bulk at 70. And slot will get reinforcement. So that's 70 overall.
449.
Tier 1 for superstar ability.
Josh Proctor.
Says
The Raiders are now on the clock.
70 overall. Man to man will get return man. That's an interesting one.
The
Zone will get
Redskins
black
are now
zone
on the
KO.
clock.
Slot will get mid zone KO and strip specialist. And any of the archetypes will get acrobat, tip drill, and untakeable. Tier 2 is at 85 overall. For the man to man, short KO, short route KO, deep route KO. Zone archetypes will
The
get
Titans
check out,
are now on the clock.
deep out zone KO. Slot will get
Wait,
medium
my
route
God.
KO.
When you guys coming back, Sunday or Monday?
Step ahead, and then any will get pick artist and bench press. And that's about it for the corners. So there's 2 tiers there. Now, somebody in the chat, please let me
He's trying to do it Saturday or
The
Sunday.
Steelers are now on the clock.
What time Sunday?
But I don't. Let me just ask you real quick. Were there tiers like this in 20?
10 o'clock my time?
Recall.
Oh yeah, that would be good. That'd be a good time.
I was about to say. All right, so
That'd
let's
be
give you my
real
quick
good
thoughts,
time.
man. We'll throw the Smitty, and after that, we're going to hear what y'all have to say.
The Saints are now on the clock.
Okay, I'm going to start with positive first because I have a lot of, well, not a lot, but the negative that I'm going to say is
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Positively, I like the fact that you can reach some of these things at lower overalls. The reason why I like that is There's a few reasons.
Yeah.
I'm giving him too much credit here.
Free safety still there.
But I would like to think that by allowing guys to be at a lower overall and get some of these abilities,
The Broncos are now on the clock.
you're rewarding people for being good at one thing where they may not be that great at something else.
They got a gang of
I would
receivers.
like to
That's
think they're doing that.
best.
I don't know if it's really
Second
gonna play
round
like that.
overall,
But
second round grades.
I do. For
And he
years
did.
we've been saying in general before they
It was fucked though. They fall 4-5s.
overalls mean too
Like he's
much.
tight
He
end.
had some gameplay where I haven't.
Well, this motherfucker is 6'5", 220. I can make him a nice tight end for real. Joseph Nagata, I'll put him on there just in case of later.
Still advance. Let me throw a name out there at you guys. Big Dan McCullers. What have we been saying since Big Dan has been back? Let me throw the numbers out there for you guys that don't know who that is. Which you see a lot of them this year with no Javon Hargrave. Yes, I'm crying about that. I knew we wanted to be able to keep.
So I'm trying to go to a birthday party on Saturday after work.
And no time.
That's why I
Hope he
be
does
good.
well in Philly.
Okay, Sunday.
Big Dan McCullers was drafted out of Tennessee, 6'7".
What happened?
50 pounds. He's a detail.
Uh-huh.
I mean, bro, just listen to those measurements. 6'7", 3. This what?
But bet. This fucking.
You ain't never heard of him.
The Steelers are now on the
What is,
clock.
what is wrong with Riri, dog? He's not living up to his what he said he's gonna do. He's letting it go all the way to the full draft. Like, come on, man.
Maybe something like that. It was a real big guy that pick. It was in recent years. I don't know.
The Colts are now on the clock.
Yeah, it might be something like that. It was a big fella that was like he played D tackle out of Tennessee.
The Texans are now on the clock.
So,
Yeah, he was a good pick, Leon.
most people have never heard of
Yeah, he looks like a
The
superstar.
Lions are now on the clock.
He put both arms up, 89 speed.
But what he's good at is moving furniture. Like he can move somebody up out of the club real
I
fast.
sure did.
If you get him in a
My
book
bad, I'm like,
oh, he can steamroll. Yeah, that's all he got. But we can't represent that man. Like I should be mind being a super sim head that I am. I be so
oh man.
when it's like third and short thinking, in my mind, he's big, he can climb, but no, he can't. Because waiting momentum.
Yup.
You know
Yup.
what I'm saying? So, he can actually get that. So it seems like.
Hell yeah.
I think it might have started a little bit in high school. They did say they were trying to emphasize that with guys, can. I don't know if the gameplay has gotten to that point yet. I'm actually going to test that out a lot, especially since we overall are a lot lower for, you getting your ability. But anyway, long story short, I'm cool with that. Because maybe I do bring him in like the Steelers do, 3rd and 2. Come on in, Big Dan. We're going 4-4. And we'll plug him in up there in front. A lot of times he doesn't. So I'm cool with that.
I don't know. I might be great.
I also think it will even the playing field, so to speak, where we can be in a 32-man league. Like
The Browns are now on the clock.
And you got some pieces on your team, even though they might not be the greatest, but you got guys that are good at. I'm saying again, I'm saying the same thing twice, but in this
The Cardinals are now on the clock.
he's shut down with a
The
70.
Patriots are now on the clock.
Great. I bring him in situations where I didn't play.
I'm sleepy.
I would love for it to work like that. Here's the problem. Here's the negative with millions
Enough is enough.
I'm cool with them because
Okay.
how else can you make players play like themselves if you don't give them a weapon system, 2K8 ability system, Madden 20 abilities, or the 2K20 badges? So in theory, I'm cool with it, but the problem with Madden, these things are not balanced. The two biggest problems with these abilities, and it's funny, when I was going to make an independent video on this, I probably won't now, I'm saying it right now. The two biggest problems is this. First, we say this every week. Weight, momentum, and physics is not always accounted for. That's number one. Number two is there shouldn't be any absolutes. It makes me cringe when I read some of the ones like the one I think Lamar Jackson has, where if he's in the zone, he can't fumble. Why? You see what I mean? Or some of these running backs, they're in the zone. They can't be tackled. Or the one I think George Kittle has, the one which I'm not knocking Kittle does.
The Giants are now on the
clock. That
clock.
game, who was it, against the Saints? I mean, this dude wouldn't go down. But there's an ability, and shout out to Eric Grayweather, he did a video talking about the ball. He has an ability where he can't be brought down by the first tackle if he's in the ball. And here's the problem. I get what y'all are going for, and I appreciate it. Let me be the first to say that. I appreciate what they're going for. Separating players and make them play like themselves. But the problem is you cannot have absolutes in football. It's impossible. So if they could just marry the game that they have on display right now with physics mattering at all times, none of this would be a problem, because if physics would matter at all times, Lamar might be in the zone. But if he can hit the right way, or if the helmet hits the ball, it's coming out. So that's what scares me, is the fact that they're still absent. And I know, let me be the first to say, it's not like these guys are going to be in the zone that often in the whole game. True. But still, what scares me is it lets me know that the gameplay is still governed, so to speak. When you can literally turn a dial up and say, don't let him get tackled. Make this truck work. That's my problem with
The Dolphins are now on the
clock. Not so much this list. I like what they're doing with the overall caps and all of that. Great. Now my little bum, again, Steelers, let's say I have an Artie Burns type that ain't that good, but he's good at man, and I can get him to be a shutdown at 70. Great. I'll bring him in those situations. Great. This is to make the game very interesting when we have pieces that you can actually use your roster. Now, and I know I'm being a little too generous here, now preseason might really mean something in franchise. If I can find this guy that, wait a minute, this guy's a shutdown. See what I'm saying? But that last part that I said about the physics, I can't do the absolutes. I can't. That kills it. You can't have it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what was that ability they said, that avalanche? God. You're in the secondary. You come down and you hit him with a hit stick. Every time. Every time, like, come on.
The Eagles are now on the clock.
That's why I always bring up games like FIFA.
The Chiefs are now on the clock. The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock.
Skill traits or whatever. I mean, they're traits. But that doesn't mean you can just do any and everything.
The Panthers are now on the clock.
You know what I'm saying? Regardless,
let's go Yanks.
of your numerical rating.
How about them Yanks?
Like this before the show. I have a guy that's like a 65 overall.
The Jets are now on the clock.
Going up against Lionel Messi. We all know that Messi is a 95 plus overall player. He's got skills up the wazoo, traits all over the place for various things he's proficient at. But if I have a 6 foot, like if I have like a 6 foot guy that
VP Steelers,
Park,
Pershing, Henry, Life. You know what I'm saying? Straight that. Straight that.
I can knock him off the ball path. You see what I'm saying? I can knock the ball away from him. I can throw his balancer. So all of his ratings and then
Games
straight
to
go right
loss.
out the window because the real world physicality comes into play.
Everything.
People has that. And NHL does the same thing. So it's like, yeah, it was crazy when NHL used to say this is sidebar material, but the point is, you can literally adjust sliders to make height, weight, momentum, make that matter over the numerical rate. Or you can balance the sliders so that way you get that good mesh of ratings along with the physical. So it's like, how come these two games?
Like, I don't even. I can. I don't have days to do that. It's just it's.
And you got it with FIFA, and then they
I got yes, it's not here.
The Jaguars are now on the clock.
You know what I'm saying? And it needs because a sport like
The Bills are now on the clock. The Rams are now on the clock.
That's like when somebody play FIFA or whatever, and we post little clips.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
The thing about it is that the gameplay tells us because the organic nature of how the game plays, that tells the story. Independent offense, independent player physics, interaction, everything, especially when it's around the ball. So it's like if I try to pull off a trick move, which you could try pulling off trick moves at any point, you're not going to get pulled into a two-minute animation.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
But there will be a consequence. You know what I'm saying? If you pull
The Bears are now on the clock.
The ball can organically bounce off of the other player's body. They can bounce off of you because you try to pull it off with two times the proximity.
The Packers are now on the clock.
Because their leg is just in the right position. So that way, you know, or their body or wherever they get hit at is in the right position to throw the trajectory off of the ball. And you try to pull some kind of trick.
The Cowboys are now on the clock.
So the tools and everything are there in those games, but it's like we just don't see them played out in that one. That's like super duper head scratcher. Like, what do I do? Like, how come this is how come this isn't in there? You know what I mean? We're about to get ready to go to another generation. That's why when you do those Madden hype trailers and you showcase that next gen stuff, that's what we don't believe. Because you have games right now of people. We don't believe your game. Like, you got games on the console right
The
now.
Bengals are now on the clock.
Outperform what you got currently, and then you're saying next gen we're going to get all that stuff. But supposedly you're going to get that stuff. Because for those of us that remember seeing that.
The Raiders are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock. The Titans are now on the clock. The Steelers are now on the clock.
Stretch it out for the pilot line and everything. That was a 2-minute animation. You know what I'm saying? That was the first 2 minutes.
The Saints are now on the clock.
You're gonna do this bump animation.
The 49ers are now on the clock.
Come on, man, really. Can't be doing that, man. That's good. So, but yeah, I don't see what I'm talking about the shit. That's exactly it. The game's on cross, like Madden 21 is only on that. Yeah, FIFA 21, I'm sorry. This current game, they just gonna give us some details for the game earlier today. FIFA 21, that's on cross. You know what I mean? All this stuff is on cross. What's on your phone, man?
The Broncos are now on the clock.
Yeah, that's it pretty much, man. I believe that was True Sim Gamer. I think he was 602. So whoever calls back to the queue first, that's who we will be up to. You see 602. Just to give you guys some quick, I don't want to say instructions, but just so everybody knows how it works. We're going to ask you a call.
The Buccaneers are now on the clock.
Like, you can't, I mean,
The Colts
depending on how
are
many
now on
calls
the
we
clock.
get, you can't. And again, people who watch Terrible Time Tuesday knows this. Sometimes, man, I've gotten 15 people calls. We can't just let everybody just go and go and go and go. We gotta get other people on the call, and we have to respond to your call. So what I usually ask there is if you can get your point across in a minute, maybe two.
The
Please do
Texans
that.
are now on the
What
clock.
I will do, no disrespect, but I will mute you and say, hey, you're taking too long and we move on. But it's just out of respect of everyone else. We want to try to make this a regular thing on the show. So, you know, I have it. I might as well use it for this show as well. We'll see how it goes tonight. But anyway, other instruction that I need you to know, if you're in the phone queue, Smitty probably already listening, just confirm that you're able to hear me in the queue, not the stream. That's very important because sometimes blog talk trips out and the caller can't hear me on the phone. They can only hear me through the chat or the stream. If that is the case, you will hear it still say unmuted and you can just start talking because I can hear you. The chat will hear you. The only difference is you can't hear me talking back. All right, and
The Lions are now on the clock.
as well, so both of us will be there. So if you want us to chime in, he'll be able to talk if he needs to. But those are just the quick rules. And the last one, if you are listening on the phone, mute your computer for two reasons: so we don't get double audio, and also so we don't have the delay. Because obviously, the phone queue is more live to you right then. The stream on your computer, obviously, because the stream is going to be more of a delay. So I'm sure most of you guys understand that. But all right, let's go, man. We're going to take 602 first. Let me unmute Smitty. Okay, Smitty wants to talk. And you can hear me through the queue, right, Smitty?
Yeah.
All right, good. All right, so here we go, guys. First up is area code 602. What you got for us? What's up, brother? What's going on? Yeah. Oh, hold on. 1 second. I just remembered something.
The Browns are now on the
I
clock.
had the browser muted.
The Cardinals are now on the
So,
clock.
yeah,
The
start over.
Patriots
So you
are
guys
now
can
on the
probably
clock.
hear him now, so my bad. All right, go ahead, 602. Well, true sit on
You know, just a quick little thing here, you know, being a programmer, software developer myself, but also running football, you know, we used to chuckle back in the day. Anyway, long story short, the rating system, man, needs to be good. Like, there's a system that I've had in my head for a long time that can be built that encompasses, you know, the NFL stats in general. So by taking NFL stats and building a system, an algorithm around that, and then injecting all the players into the database at one time will allow them to more accurately
The Giants
capture
are now on the
every
clock.
player's, you know, whether it's
The
speed
Eagles
or,
are now on the clock.
running speed or acceleration,
The Seahawks are now on the clock. The Vikings are now on the clock.
Otherwise, man,
The Panthers are now on the clock.
just coming up with their own ratings. You know, Pat Mahomes is a 99, and Antonio Brown was a 97. Like that, so yeah, man, just keep that in mind. Like, there's a better way to do it. They just have to focus on creating a system that actually works for ratings instead of just creating ratings itself. That's all I got to say.
Man, appreciate the call, man. See, True 7 game. But set the tone right there. See how he in and out. Perfect. And yeah, man, definitely we used to kick it with him guys back in the day. You know, a lot of us kind of went separate directions, so to speak, with the Sim Standard channel for various reasons. It was just, people's schedules and things like that. But he's fighting a good fight just like we are, so we appreciate you calling. I'll be brief. That's another thing, Smitty and I, we will both be brief with our responses. We're going to tell y'all, gotta be agreed. And we gotta shut up too, right? Yes, fully agree. I have nothing to rebut there. I fully agree with that, which
The Jets are now on the
makes
clock.
me wonder, what is this next gen stat stuff they're talking about? You want it? Next level page? What is that?
Yeah.
Is there anything similar to that? I don't know, but see, this is why we're gonna have our hand on your neck, so to speak, because you're telling us this stuff, and you just heard what Truth and Gamer just said. He's thinking about something like that. That's why we gotta be on their neck. And forgive me, guys, for looking crazy. I keep forgetting to do this. I'm looking at my real camera rather than looking down here at the webcam. Bad habit. So y'all probably see me looking above y'all. Silly. Anything you want to add to this, Smitty?
No, not at all.
Alright, cool. And I have to remember too, guys, actually,
The
we're
Jaguars are
gonna
now on
mute
the clock.
Smitty and Blog Talk, because we're gonna get double audio there, because y'all hearing Smitty on Zoom, and
The Bills
I
are now
forgot
on the
that they
clock.
can hear you in Zoom, so they don't really need to.
The Rams are now on the clock.
I'll just unmute you if somebody wants to speak, like.
The
while they're
Chargers
on
are now on the
there
clock.
in Blog Talk. But all right, next call up, 954. What you got for us?
Yes, sir. How y'all doing tonight?
Good, how you doing?
I'm doing good, bro. Doing good, bro. To keep it short, I've been a franchise head since the beginning. Across multiple games, not just Madden, but the MLB game, FIFA, you name it. And in my opinion, EA in terms of Madden and the exclusive deal that they have on simulation football games. They put it into safety. They're sleeping on the Madden franchise. They know the luck brings in so much money. As long as you don't touch the luck, the money's gonna keep coming in. But franchises like FIFA, they gotta keep competing because PES is still out there. So, in my opinion, if that's putting the direction that Madden's been going in the past, a decade or so.
Come on, really? What the fuck, man? You are not... Bruh!
As a Madden franchise, you may need to look at the FIFA team and get them involved and give them the keys to the Madden franchise and let them do something with that. Because, right now, I don't know if the current team that is tasked with handling Madden can get the game to a point that
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Particularly for the franchise, right? That's all I gotta say. Y'all get out.
Man, you too, man. We appreciate you calling.
Yeah, we in the first round, you let them go all the way to the end.
The Bears are now on the clock. The Packers are now on the clock.
Phone queue is open. Nobody's calling. That's the last one so far. What y'all doing? But anyway.
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Smitty will give his as well. First thing I want to say, 954, and actually let me unmute Smitty for the time being as well.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
Because that's going to be the dilemma, Smitty. The thing is, if they stay on the phone, well, you know what? They're probably still listening to the stream.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
But I'll babble enough to where they can hear me, and then by the time the stream catches up, they'll hear you. So here's the thing. For people who are unaware, it's not the developers. And we'll be brief in saying that, because we say this a lot, but I want to make sure those of you that might be new, I can't assume that everybody that comes to watch myself or Smitty and Joe, you've been here before. It's not the developers. The developers definitely have the talent. These are the same people who...
The Steelers are now on the clock.
People who built the Maddens that you like. The NCAAs of the world. Same dev team. It's not them. It's those above them that decide where they're going to allocate their resources in terms of what we're going to work on, what's important. Rex Dixon was the lead gameplay developer. He left because of
The Saints are now on the
clock. One of
clock.
the biggest things he promoted was fixing the game, all of the legacy bugs, getting all that to play more realistic and whip all that stuff out. They weren't going for it. Not at the time. They didn't think it was as important at the time. So that's the issue. yes, it would be great if they could, get with the FIFA and the NHL team. I always say EA Tiburon versus EA Canada would be great to get those guys and let them work together. I mean, honestly, excuse me, the way I would love EA Sports to work, which if it was my company, from the beginning, I would have built everything on the same platform. Meaning, all of our games, animate,
The 49ers are now on the clock.
interact, AI, all of that is the same. The only thing that we program differently is for it to work for this sport, for it to work for that sport, and then let's make it work for this sport. But it should be the same system, and that's what they promoted with Frostbite. Apparently, we heard people way at the top were saying, well, y'all saw it in the investor call that year. The vision was that we're all running on the same
Broncos
code.
are now on the clock.
Remember that? Maybe that's what next level is going to be. I don't know. But, yeah, that's I asked y'all to keep it short today. I go rambling. The other piece that I would say there really quick is it's one of those things, man. Again, what I was going to comment on, it goes back to the whole developer thing. It's just trust us when we tell you it's not them. They're fully capable of making a game that we all want. Many of them on staff, they want the same game. You talk about franchise, Moonlight Swami is on staff. For any of you guys that know him from his franchise thing, guys like Deuce Douglas is also has the same affiliation that we do. It's really not at the dev level. It's unfortunate. Anything you want to add to that, Smitty?
I'm on a phone call real quick.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Let me see. Was there anything else I wanted to say on that? I feel like there was a point I wanted to mention. I forgot.
Come on, please, fucking ignorant as fuck.
Yeah, definitely true. Some gaming. I'll read some comments, man, while we wait for Smith.
The Steelers are now on the clock.
We don't know what the franchise players can do because they keep getting pulled for other projects. One year they get pulled to help live. Next year they get pulled for Frostbite. Then they get pulled for long shot. Absolutely. That is a fact, Jack. We know this to be true because, again, these were years when I was actively doing it. True story. Y'all like when I tell y'all a true story. This ain't breaking no rules. So Smitty and I, let me see, what was the last
The Texans are now on the clock.
NBA Live 19 was the last one. Yeah. So Smitty and I had an opportunity to come down to EA.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. Yeah, I'll tell him this quick story and then I'll let Smitty give his thoughts on the last call. Quick story, guys. Me and Smitty was fortunate enough to get invited to come to EA early to help work on Live 19. Live. Well, might have been 18. It was one of them. Was it 19 or 18? 18. Okay. Now, I mean, early. early. We in there getting lunch, and we start bumping into some of the Madden guys. And they got these long faces on. I mean, you know when you've been around people long enough, you can just tell what type of mood they're in. Okay, what's up? And I'm not gonna name any names, but there was multiple guys saying, "Yo, we're concerned." It was like, with what? Like, what are you talking about? It's like October. It was early. It was like, yo, man, we gotta go to Frostbite, and this might not be good. Like, they were basically saying right now, at this very moment, everything.
The Lions are now on the clock.
Everybody should expect that. I mean, true, some gamer probably knows that being a programmer. When you trying to put this whole new, I mean, of course there's a point where you have to break everything and rebuild it. But they were concerned at how long it was going to take and what it was going to mean for that year's Madden in terms of features. Right? So I say that just to say what my man said that the King, absolutely correct. They were pulled away from, it was franchise people working on Frostbite, helping live. Y'all remember that?
The Browns are now on the clock.
John White. Found out that John White was
Cardinals are now on the clock.
franchise that year. I was like,
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Live. What? Right? And not only that, long shot. I mean, The amount of resources
The Giants
that they
are now on the clock.
Don't even get us started.
The Dolphins are now on the
So my
clock.
man is absolutely right, man. So I just say
The
that.
Eagles are now on the clock.
Again, when I say this, it's
Celebrate before she made it.
The Seahawks are now on the clock.
Some of you guys that, and I don't mean that literally, I just mean some of
The
you guys
Vikings
that may not
are now
have
on the
no
clock.
idea what goes on behind the scenes. These are the type of things that the devs have to deal with. They have to deal with that on top of their
The Bears are now on the clock.
the things that they want to do. And the big bosses ain't going for it.
The Jets are now on the
So yes,
clock.
in short, the team is talented enough to do it. They just aren't giving it, they ain't giving the keys, man. They're not giving the keys. They're still being babysat. Do what we tell you to do. But what you think today, man?
Well, what was the key point that my man was making? So that kind of slipped my mind a little bit.
Lord have mercy, I'm trying to remember too. He was talking about, he was kind of talking along the lines of saying that they should get with the FIFA teams and the NHL teams, and I'm not sure that, the Madden team might not be able to produce.
Yeah, no, okay. The thing about that...
The Jaguars are now on the clock. The Bills are now on the clock.
FIFA has a much bigger team than that.
The Chargers are now on the clock.
And, it's just chicken. You know what I'm saying? So that's a huge, that plays a huge part. So just think, they have many more devs on hand working with the game than that. But you are right, though. I mean, yes, it would be great to see
The Ravens are now on the clock.
intertwine with collaboration.
The Packers are now on the clock.
Out to the forefront the way they should. But we've said that, I don't know how many times I've said that, and then even the premise of, what was the premise of this whole...
The Bengals are now on the clock.
Sharing technology.
The Raiders are now on the clock.
If something's done real well and live, or people, NHL, whatever, it's going to be brought into the next game the next year. That never happened.
The Redskins are now on the clock.
It never, well, excuse me. It did happen, but it was like the smallest, it was like so detailed, like graphical textures that were using NHL were brought in UFC. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, it wasn't like, we got this core gameplay.
The Titans are now on the clock.
Take the game to the next level, and we did it in NHL, and we're about to bring that in the match. It's like...
The Steelers are now on the clock. The Saints are now on the clock.
Then they move the front spike, same deal. It's like, where's this movement? None of that happened. So, as much as I want to sit up and applaud, you know what I'm saying? Like, I applaud those games, but that's why I say, like, what's the deal with happening? Who's to say they're going to do the same? They're not going to do the same thing, but sitting on their hands and doing it to this next year. Going to what Silver's talking about, with talking about the development with live. And I mean, basically, we were in the studio when this was like a few weeks after 2K17 came out. So
The 49ers are now on the clock.
We were down in Orlando, and we played what was going to be live 18. So, yeah, we got to test it. Like, that was pretty cool. And yeah, it's like, Tim, and I mean, I got to, that was the first time, that was when I actually got to meet, what's his name? I met Brandon Barton at one event, but then I met Stephen Davis. We met him there. He was there at my studio.
The Broncos are now on the clock.
My man in shape, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't let himself go out there playing this, none of that stuff. My man was in shape and everything. But I'm like, oh snap, that's okay. Oh, like, oh, see, like, I did just, running in my mind, like, okay, like, he's just, nice and everything, but no. It's like when, you see everything that happened with the crossbar transition and all the stuff that was going on crazy with that. You had long shot, Rex and them didn't want to do it. But because of what happened with the Germans, they were forced to do all that. Then you had John White working on that day live, like since then. Working on live. I mean, Charles Davis. I'm sorry, Charles Davis. Which, my bad. But you can't pull people like that and then still expect. See, when you're the only game around, that's the problem.
Come on, Riri, what the fuck?
Like, and that's to the point.
Why you let this Denver dude get his full minute and 30 seconds, bro?
Even though FIFA technically is in a class by itself because of but it's only because of the license. I see it in the comment sections of videos and people tweet about it. I see it every year. Man, if Pez had the licensing that FIFA does, it would liberate. Because they got the gameplay. Like, that's the thing. They have the core gameplay. Heck, even
The Steelers are now on the clock.
Respect, he's committing everything with FIFA and everything like that. But he showed me how Pez was so much better than. And this is years before he was, employed by EA, in that position. But he's always told me year after year after year how Pez.
The Colts are now on the clock.
Like, FIFA has teams.
The Texans are now on the clock. The Lions are now on the clock.
Like, the only thing that FIFA has is just they didn't have the licensing. FIFA probably would want to take. I mean, Pez would probably be a big. It's that far. It's that far. And I'm like, see, that's why we look at the game. We look at Madden and we talk about how they play. But then you look at the soccer crowd and they're talking about how FIFA likes so bad. But yet we'll look at FIFA and be like, man, you see this stuff in FIFA? Like, you see what I mean? It's just like how people complain about NBA 2K. It's like saying you're complaining about a Lamborghini because you got a Maserati.
The Browns are now on the clock.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have something solid.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Creme de la creme. You know what I'm saying? So that's the problem. Now Madden, it's like you got to go to prison. You know what I'm saying? Like we ain't even in that conversation. We ain't even in that.
Priest.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God.
We ain't even in that conversation right now. But that's the way it is, so we need to see these dudes be able, and this is the key thing, we need to see the dev teams be able to step. You know what I'm saying? Even if, and I know Sean Brady, did his video and said his speech and all that stuff, and even though he may be on that higher executive level, he's only one guy. You know what I'm saying? So even if he's up there saying, like,
The Giants are now on the clock. The Eagles are now on the clock.
They're going to get the game here. It's going to take us time.
Super nice guy, too.
Yeah, so he told it and everything, but he's only one guy. You know what I'm saying? So if you got him in there, but then you got 4, 5, 6, whatever number of people on the executive board that are like, but look at our numbers. Look what we're doing. And why should we invest that much more into it? We're already doing well. We're satisfying the NFL. We're doing what we need to do. Why do more? You see what I'm saying? And that's the vibe that I get because look at the product we got. We got patch notes for what they did at 21. You telling me that dev team, franchise guys, that's the best they could do all year? That was it? You see what I'm saying?
Riri, what the fuck?
Like, more gameplay, presentation, franchise goals, things like that.
The Chiefs are now on the clock.
You know what I mean? So
The Vikings are now on the clock. The Panthers are now on the clock.
Yeah, man, just a side note. Some people might be mad, but y'all know it is what it is. We'll say what I gotta say. I just typed it there, but I forgot to
The
put
Jets
Nationals.
are now on the clock.
I wanted to say that you guys see what the Yankees and Nationals, both teams did for the national anthem. Dope. I think that was dope. For you guys that don't know what they did, they did.
The Jaguars are
I'm
now on
going
the
to stay
clock.
here for a second. The reason why I think that's dope is because, again, what has always pissed me off about this whole thing is the narrative of that.
I'll be right back, son.
All right, yeah.
The Bills are now on the
What's
clock.
always pissed me off about that, man, is the narrative.
The Rams are now on the clock.
Okay?
The Chargers are now on the
Never
clock.
about the flag.
The Ravens are now on the clock.
Never. So, to me, seeing what these guys are doing, that's great. And I'm letting you know right now, y'all gonna see more of that, okay? Expect it in the NFL. So for those who don't appreciate it, if you think it's a me versus the flag type of thing, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I'm not the smartest person in the world or the sharpest tool in the toolbox, but I have common sense, and common sense should tell you what that whole movement was about with Colin Kaepernick. And if you choose to think
The
that
Bears
it's
are
just
now on the
about
clock.
the flag,
The Packers are now on the clock. The Cowboys
Alright,
are
so
now
yeah,
on the clock.
I think that was dope, man, what the Nationals and the Yankees did. You're going to see a lot more of that. One
The
other thing I
Bengals
wanted to
are
talk
now on
about
the
really
clock.
quick, man, is I did remember what my point was that I wanted to make earlier.
The
We were talking
Raiders
about
are now on the
flag
clock.
football. Let me take these headphones
The
off.
Redskins are now on the clock. The Titans are now
I
on
know
the
a couple
clock.
of you guys said
The
that
Steelers are
what
now
is
on
the
the clock.
reason. And we talk about this a lot on this show too. But again, sometimes people are first-time listeners, call us viewers, etc. So
The Saints are now on the clock.
But everybody has heard what I've
The
said.
49ers are now on the clock.
But it's not, to me, I think that's just an excuse. It's funny, I was having somewhat of a conversation with my man Shopmaster earlier. Some of us communicate with each other on Discord, and Shop mentioned in there that he doesn't like that narrative. I fully agree with Shop. Meaning, the narrative is always that, Mutt gets everything. Mutt gets
The
all
Broncos
the resources,
are now on
this,
the
that, and the third. I get what people are trying to say, but if you really strip it down, what's different about Ultimate Team every year? What's different? What did Mutt get last year and the year before that took actual development time away from being able to further along
Why
the
does
gameplay or franchise?
Broncos must be his boy?
What
Because he gets the
what
full
he-
fucking draft.
That Mutt is getting that's taken away from the rest of the
The
game.
Buccaneers
If
are
you
now on
think
the
about it, Mutt doesn't change at all. It's the same game over and over and over and over. Yes, it is a it is a continuous development type of thing, because they do create new content, and it's a live service. They create new content all
The
the
Texans
time.
are now on the clock.
New cards and specials and things like that. But what I'm saying, these things are not, and I don't want to say, I don't want to, poo-poo on somebody's job, but these things are not like expensive work. Once you have the structure of Mutt working, creating new content can't be that hard. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand when, I understand the sentiment when people say Mutt gets everything. It really don't. It don't change much. Now, for
The
that,
Lions
we
are
can
now on
say
the clock.
there was some resources spent with Superstar Kale. Yeah. That's something that you can point at and say, now that right there took away time for something else. That could have been a franchise feature or features. That could have been fixing more gameplay bugs, etc. But no, you actively built this entire game mode. That took damn time. Not so much Mutt. The other side of that is people will say, well, all they care about is money. Let me break it down for you. Every business cares about money. every single business. Every single business. But let me show you how I debunk that also. This is just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. But you always hear me say I don't give Madden that excuse. I don't throw it too much and say that's why. No. I ain't giving y'all that excuse. You know why I'm not?
The Browns are
Because
now on the
every
clock.
other sports type that we know.
The Patriots are now on the clock.
Every
The
other
Giants
sports type
are now on the
sports
clock.
title, AAA title,
The Dolphins are now on the
has
clock.
features and franchise code
The Eagles
that
are
we
now
can
on
say
the
is
clock.
not in that. Right or wrong? Whether you think their franchise mode is deep or not is not what I'm really debating. We know which game has the deepest experience. But even if you look at FIFA, there are things in their franchise mode, even things in their advertising for 21. It's not in that. NHL has that robust scouting net. And they have coaching carousel. It's not in that. MLB The Show with
The
their
Ravens
depth.
are now on the clock.
Not in that. It's a
The
lot of things there
Seahawks
that
are now on the clock.
you would like to see translated in a football game. Not there. And don't get me started on NBA 2K. Come on. Come on. Let's play a game. How many things can you think of that's in their franchise modes? Not franchise mode. Modes. Plural. Because if you want to get really granular, if you really want to get your hands on the franchise, it's my GM. See what I'm saying? Not just my league, but my GM. So, like I said, every single AAA sports title has features or a feature in their franchise mode that we can say is not in that. And all of those games have an ultimate team. And y'all say, oh, all they care about is money. That's every company. You think 2K don't care about no money? With all that VC and all that? Come on, man. Come on. And this is what I'm saying. We can't keep giving that as the reason. Like, to me, like I was telling them, Smitty, that, we talk amongst, we have like a Discord that, I'm not going to share conversations with you guys, obviously, but we talk with other people, like we talk with Shop and other guys like that. And I was telling them that Shop, I saw a comment that he left earlier today saying he doesn't agree with that narrative. And you might have saw it. I agree with him. I was like, right. I don't agree with that because, like Shop said, we're giving them an out. You giving EA an out by keep saying that. They just care about money. Money gets all the time. Money gets all the resources. How does it change everything? It's literally the same game with a living service, live service where they create new cards and stuff. But it's not like, and what I was saying in the thing today, Smitty saw it, I said this verbatim. What new features does Mud get that's taken away from, like, something that could have been a franchise? Like, name the features. I can't name it. It used to be these, what do they call them? Like before they were abilities, whatever those things they had in Mutt, which now Mutt and regular chemistry. No, not well, yeah, chemistry. Like we do need that. But what were like the abilities and stuff called before they were called abilities? Was it always abilities in Mutt? Before we got them in franchise and all of that? Or were they called badges? Or what did they call?
You had chemistry and you had something else. I know what you're saying.
Help me out, Mutt players. NY Kid would know. What are the traits and stuff called in Mutt?
Yeah.
Like
cans and
gunslinger and all that jazz. Were they always called abilities before? But anyway, y'all know what I'm saying.
But yeah, they had, but still.
Those were the only things that they had.
They had classification kind of stuff
Okay.
right there. That what
did I just put your team?
Exactly. They had that.
Yeah.
Chemistry,
Draft
absolutely.
recap.
But over the last 5 years, not a whole lot of like actual features that Mutt has that would have taken away from another area of the game.
61, 360.
That's just my opinion, man. And shout outs to my man Trey IM2 for the donation.
That
Definitely
cornerback
appreciate
was
you, man,
99.
brother. But yeah, and that's our only point is let's not give them that out and blame it on Mike because that's not
$30.2
an
million
excuse.
cap on.
Look over at your competition. Peek out your window and look at them dudes across the street in a 2K and take two interactive. And look what they're doing. Meanwhile, they love money too. They can get you with VC in pretty much any mode. They'll get you with my team. They'll get you with, buying and purchasing things and you buy player and then on the park, getting a haircut and all that.
Yeah.
So don't use that to say, well, we're focusing on what? That's the cash cow. Yeah, but look at your competition. Meanwhile, they gave us the deepest franchise mode. So, guys, please let's stop. Let's stop doing it. And the right answer to what you guys are saying, what I will agree is, yeah, I'm pretty sure those people up above is like, everything's fine, we're making money. But I promise y'all, I don't think they care as much about money either. I'm talking about the suits. Think about what happens with Madden every year. There are features that are not implemented, and they are, and we're talking even just gameplay. Remember, MUT is gameplay too. So it's not like MUT is this whole totally different thing. Anything they do with gameplay affects MUT. So think of every gameplay feature that we don't have in Madden that affects MUT too. So you would think if MUT was all they cared about, they would fix these things. So I think the correct thing to say is, and again, I'm not telling people how to think, but the correct thing to say is the people at the top level are sitting on their hands, they're sitting back, eating good, money is flowing. Whatever y'all doing with the game, keep doing that. We're not going to spend any extra money here or there because we're making money. But I don't think that those guys at the top are also pointing at MUT saying, they obviously know where a lot of their revenue is coming from, but again, they're not pumping features in MUT either. So, point blank period, they're lazy. At the top, they won't allow their devs to work. And they refuse to fix franchises. Let's just hope that this whole thing woke them up. With the Sean Brady apology and all that. We'll see, man. But that's all, Smitty. I had forgot it. I wanted to talk about that because I think our caller also mentioned something about money. At least somebody in the chat said that's the reason why the game won't progress. But I'm like, nah, man, we can't keep giving them that excuse, man. That's not an excuse. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. I ain't got nothing else, man. I'm surprised at you guys, man.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, there's another call?
No, that's all we got was two. As much as people asked to call in,
Get a star.
tell you, when you cut the lights on, man, I don't know what it is. But some people, they shy away from it. But it is what it is. But y'all are welcome to call, man. We're going to try to keep this, keep this as an option every week. We'll speak to our topics and then just, let you guys say what y'all have to say.
I changed it to writing already.
We still got a little bit of time left, man, but is there any, you know what, Smitty, we can talk about really quick,
Superstar.
It seems like it's not just Madden, right? That
Super
criticism of looking the same. I saw so many people say, man, PS4 look the same as the last one. And I'm like, I get it on one hand because the game has been away a few years.
Let me see. I did the receiver.
Is that we're still talking about
the safety. Let me see.
Like, how much better does
I'm gonna see my superstar. I'm gonna make that receiver.
2K look
I'm making the tight end because no, this group has part of it to do that. You said a safety.
Incremental change. You don't go from 2K 19 to 20 and your head is blown off like, wow. That ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen for 21 either. The only thing that it happens with is that next gen trailer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was Zion. Yeah, now we like, whoa. But I don't understand what people in general be expecting from just a trailer. And I know, Madden gets that criticism and they should, but
Yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
they did it. They did it.
Look at a trailer, and they're expecting to see a brand new game. It doesn't work like that with any games that you play, unless you're talking about, you know, an RPG that's been away for years. And
You got 4 quarterbacks, bro. Mariota and Tyree Jackson still there. Okay. Ooh. What's protective custody? What is that?
Wow, you know they got that for Lamar Jackson. That's one of his X factors in the new one. Running backs or to the new position. Fullback, you don't have nobody. They went off early today. Podcast.
Burners looking at 96 speed. J.J. Nelson. Alert. Neil Goddard. Yeah, I'd take J.J. Nelson. Shit. He got a shitload of receivers. Nigga, he got a 90 speed tight end. Was he a receiver before? Oh yeah. Yep. Let's see. Left tackle. Raekwon from the Woo. Damn, Isaiah Simmons, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? You got 92 and 90 middle linebackers. They all over the place. Got a 94 speed corner. A kid to live. Damn. It's ridiculous. Damn. Free safety is 94. And you got a backup 93. 94 speed, 96 acceleration. Damn. 93 speed, 94 strong safety. But the other dude's an overall 97. Sean Jones. You got Brett Maher. 98 kicking power. Then the punter's good. On the draft picks. Yep. Let's see. I did mine. I gotta do my star player. Let me see. I got and a superstar. Yeah, I did my superstar. I need to do my star player. punches. Some of these cats are cut. Well, he's playing. This nigga, that's an 88 speed. Like punches might, punches might get cut. Gotta me kill my tight end. Oh, some of these tight ends gonna be cut. Damn, I had shit by the tight ends too. Yeah, fourth and again. He's getting cut. She had to. Oh. They got her ass. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do that defensive lineman. And let me see. I'll take a picture of that. Let me look at that. Let me see. I'm gonna focus on the defensive lineman. Okay.